Hail to thee, my kindred. I hope you're all having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, and night, wherever and whenever you are. There's like something stuck in my throat, and my bandwidth is having crazy ass little issues that I do not know what is up with it right now. Literally just started stream and it immediately just drained itself completely. So no good. I genuinely hope that doesn't continue going on because I don't want to try and restart stream. That would be a little annoying. Well, more than a little annoying, actually. Plenty annoying. Almost pressed new game. That would have been crazy. It's been a little while since last time. Right, we were here because we were gonna try and assist with destroying whatever creatures are over there. We made it to this town. We told a Big Bert about the town and what their issues were, because he was worried about the people over here. Let me read up on my book. Let me see. Camp Hawthorne. Borrowers have emerged from the mine following the earthquake and are endangering Camp Hawthorne. So we gotta go deal with that. Junkyard itself, nothing really important. We gotta meet Gorski at some point in Core City. That's not gonna happen for a while. Tanner wants you to find out what's happening in Rail Crossing. That's like main mission. And then Vera, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, Vera wants us to find Terry and Laura, who are also at, who may be at Rail Crossing. So I think the only one that may not be well, actually, these two are basically, well, this is a side mission that's very close to the main mission. I don't know about Core City. I assume that's gonna be right after Rail Crossing. So right now we're just gonna be doing side missions because I wanna, level up and whatnot, have a good old time, be wealthy, and all that good stuff. I kind of forgot that I am always carrying like 100 pounds worth of stuff. Even when I get a little lighter on the stuff. We didn't sell. We could try and sell this chess piece to one of the dudes here. No, one of them is into this stuff. I forgot which one it was. I don't know if it was Fred. Leather armor. You want it. Good. Let me just put this with that. What do I want from you, though? He has poisonous caltrops, and I do enjoy those, even though he doesn't have many of them. Wait, hold on. Trapper's belt. Right, that just increases utility slot, which we already have a utility belt, which gives us 2 utility slots. I do wonder if we can find something that'll give us all the slots, or if that's just not gonna happen. Not likely, I imagine. Not likely to happen. Wow, these caltrops are worth more than the leather armor here. That's unfortunate. I guess I'll take it for whatever he's willing to give. 10 Stygians. I suppose that'll do. I cannot complain. I cannot complain. Okay, I think I gotta talk to the guard. Go on through. Good luck. Thank you very much, sir. Let me take a look at these. Well, I cannot actually take a look at them. You know what? I just realized I probably need C4. I do have 2. I got 2 C4s. I still got this remote control. Let's see. Random boots that I really don't need. My equipment is A-okay as of right now. I do wonder when I'm gonna be able to get myself like an energy shield type of thing. A little energy bubble. Now I have no clue how these borrowers work. So I'm gonna imagine them to be quite the opponent. Let's see. Save 40. That's just out of habit. Oh, lordy, they're big. Okay. I did not get to do the first move. Unfortunate. Oh. Oh, what is that? Ew. Okay, borrow. Oh, so the poison comes from these ones. Okay. That's an egg. I'm going to assume they are chitinous because they are insects. So a HE grenade is probably the best choice for this. There we go. That did a decent amount of damage. I don't know if caltrops are gonna work on these fellows. They are pretty big. I think I can maybe keep him in place. Then put this right here. I don't know how much the caltrops are really gonna help me with these guys in particular. Nor do I know if there's gonna be more. Okay, caltrops do hurt him. Not a lot though, which makes sense. And we are being actively poisoned. That's unpleasant, to say the least. Oh, there's more eggs over here, I think. Damn, I think we might die here in this first combat. I don't see how we live. Okay, those are not considered a part of this. I do kind of want to try the frag grenade, but I don't think that'll do much. Like I said, I'm pretty sure they are chitinous in their nature. Let's see how hard they hit. Okay, that one's making a baby. Weird to be making a baby in the middle of combat, but I shall not judge. They do tend to run away, and we are kind of dying. Okay, there's another one, apparently. I don't know how many turns it takes for those to really exist. Oh, there's another one. There's a baby one. Okay, so if I get these big ones, assuming I survive, which I don't think I will. I think they're gonna get me pretty good, actually. Oh, come on. You had an 80% chance. How did you miss that? Damn, those little spawns can move. Man just went halfway across the map to meet me. Your stuff? No, Scratch. You are not stuff. Hail to thee. How are you doing? little freak. Freaky Scratch. Freaky Scratch. How are you doing? Have you eaten? Have you drank in your water? Have you been taking care of yourself? I just got destroyed by these damn creatures. Maybe I'm gonna need to prepare a little more. I can't really sneak around. Maybe... do I even have mines on me? I do. I believe I do. Well, I have a trap. I think I sold my mines. I regret doing that now. I may have to switch to the Mark IIs. I didn't try the Molotovs. We know the caltrops work. Goodness, if I only had more space. I do have a mine, but it's a fragmentation mine. Acid blob trap might work on them, assuming I can get there and place it down before they spot me. I'm definitely switching out this. I don't know how much more damage that does. Significantly more? And then the Mark II, I don't think I'll need the grenades. These ones at least. Oh geez, okay. We got 3 of those. I might switch the throwing nuts for Molotovs, but then again, if I throw a Molotov, that also counts as a grenade, so... Yikes. This one's gonna be tricky. Well, since I don't see myself using this anytime soon, I think I'll put it there so that I can use it up and actually do something with it, rather than just have it there for the rest of time. Now let's see if we can go out there. Oh geez, there's one coming this way already. They're not that tough, at least with this hammer. They're not that tough. If I can get like 2 swings on one, they're basically dead. But actually getting to them and swinging on them might be the problem. I may have to use my adrenaline, which would be sad because this only lasts for how much? Not that many turns. Actually 12 turns. So that's quite a bit. And yes, the cooldown, not the cooldown, the side effects are bad, but it might genuinely be pretty good to just inject ourselves real quick if we can. Oh, for the love of... I didn't know you were gonna be right there, buddy. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to hit ya. Nope, not enough points. And they run away too. Ah, that's annoying. You know what? Time to test this out, I guess. Okay, that did like a little more. Gonna ensnare ya. And I'm gonna get close to ya. The others are gonna appear. That's okay. You'll be dead soon enough. That one's making another baby weirdo. How do you Hanky, please. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, and that swing didn't even hit him too hard. Immune. I don't even know what that means. Immune to what? What are you immune to? And there's number 3. Alright. Gonna use the adrenaline. Gonna get these 2 things. Gonna go over to this one. And then I can't do the special, that's fine. Oh, that already gave birth. Unpleasant. Okay, you're dead. I can't inject myself. This guy's gonna come skedaddling over. It, at the very least, cannot do anything to me in terms of damage. We're dying pretty swiftly. Gonna put that there. Gonna get myself right here. Ah, I don't even know if I can unpoison. Oh, we do have an antidote. I kind of forgot about that. I kind of forgot about the antidote. Oh, jeez, it's gonna take a bit out of my thing to put it in there and then actually use it. Did that even help us? Okay, there we go. Now it did. Had to take in 2 of those. Just not to die. Now we're fatigued. I did not mean to make myself go right there. Yeah, he's got us. He's got us. All just because I want to try. How much does this do? Yeah, that does about as close to nothing as I thought it would. And we're gonna die. Maybe swallow those antidotes. I did not mean to go into combat just yet. Okay, so they're individually not too tough. Individually, they're not too tough. They're not too tough. They're not that guy. They're just not that guy. Together, though, they kind of are that guy. And that's the spooky part. Now we know the HE grenades are doing some good work. Fragmentation, it's okay. I think it does probably similar enough damage. Although I'm still gonna mainly rely on the HE grenades. The throwing net, it's actually kind of a good idea. I don't think I'm gonna be able to set down a trap. So in its place, I think I'll just put the and this adrenaline shot. I forget that their turns also count as turns, so it goes down not just on my turns but on the enemy's turn, which is a bit rough. I only have 3 of those. I may be able to buy more. I'm gonna check, because I do think they'll be useful. I will also put this away, because that's not gonna really be needed right now. Let's see, where's the antidote? Right there. I think we can only use 2 at any point, which is kind of bad. I think I also may need to use this, so I'm gonna take this out of there, put it there, put that in its place. Compass, I mean, do we really even need the compass right now? I'm not too sure it's necessary. I don't know what I'd put in its place, though. That's a commoner. Let's see. Who was the guy that may have... I don't know if it was this guy. Hey, wanna hear a joke? Sure, I love jokes. Great, here goes. A rat hound walks into a bar. He pauses briefly, appearing as if he's going to explode from laughter. Oh, it walks in, and the barkeeper shoots it. And then he erupts, startling everyone in the vicinity. It takes but a moment before tears begin rolling down his face. A shroomberry on the cake of visceral amusement. You dig? Because no one likes those dirty rat hounds. That's why he got shot, you dig? That's a good one. You're a funny man, Fred. Thanks. I work hard on that one. Took me a while. Whew, one day I'm gonna make a joke so funny the earth's gonna crack up. Sure thing, Fred. Okay, this guy sells antidotes, morphine shots, random syringe, more adrenaline. This guy sells medicine. Okay, medicine is what he sells. Good to be reminded of that. I think this guy sells food, and then this guy's the hunting guy. Yeah, he's gonna have all the nuts that we need. What is this? Waste bag. Trapper's belt. We have a utility belt. Grants extra 2 utility slots. Grants 1 extra utility slot. Equips mercantile. Oh, mercantile is increased by 10, which is kind of nice. And carry capacity increased by 25%. I guess that's good when we want to make deals, you know? When we wish to make a little more money. It's interesting, but I don't think worthwhile in the end. Let me get 5 of them. I guess I could give him... I rarely use these damn things anyways, so... How many does he want? 4 traps? I can give him this. And then... sometimes I find a lot of those. Damn, giving him all of these, and that is still not enough for 5 throwing nuts? Okay, maybe my strategy here isn't too good. You know, I still have a lot of flares, and I kind of don't know why I have them right now. I don't know if these are even good against anything. I don't think a borrower poison would even work against borrowers because that's their own stuff. Okay, never mind getting all those things. They're pretty expensive here. I don't know if Bert would be willing to sell them for cheaper, really. How much is it to travel from here to... yeah, SGS. I might just have to keep on going until I get lucky. I could try to see how much damage the Molotov do. We're gonna be here for a while at this task. Okay, why are they just kind of there? Why can't they be anywhere else? Okay, that does put the fear of God in them. Let me see. I don't even know what's worth drinking an antidote right now. Throw that thing there and see where it goes, I guess. Okay, that way. course I hear another one doing its thing. Okay, so we know the fire is good on them. It at the very least, you know, scares the hell out of them. Wish we could use a grenade, another one after that, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Take one of those at least. I think we'll live if we play this smart. Oh, this one's running at us. Interesting decision making. It's probably gonna run away because we were so close to it. Yeah, okay, did not run in that direction. That is good for us. You gotta go. And this little guy's gonna go all the way around, probably. I can't take another one of these. Okay, now I can. Let me go around. I don't know if any of them are gonna appear this way. The little guy is. My fear is that they're just gonna make more eggs over there and I can't really do anything about it without putting myself in danger. Which is exactly what's happening, apparently. I actually don't know if I want to do that. Maybe it'll be smarter to hide, let him come to me. Okay, it's gonna decide to plant down another egg. I want you dead quicker. This way already has caltrops, I'll throw him that way. There we go. That's 2 of you dead. There's that right there. I'm not too worried. I'm surprised the 3rd one hasn't come out. Usually they do, and it's not very pleasant. Actually, 1, 2... No, that one was there before. Ew, what is this? Well, it doesn't weigh that much, and it costs a bit. There's the little guy. There we go. Ew. There's a lot of these eggs. That's why. Is that why they're so hard to deal with? They just have a lot of babies all the time. Okay, 40 B. Since we've made this much progress so far. Okay. Isn't that just unfortunate? Okay, how about we throw this over there instead? It'll probably back away. I got really nowhere to go from here, so I'll just gonna eat whatever they're gonna do to me. What is that? Okay, that's another spawn. Go in there. Just kind of shell out. There we go. Get rid of that thing. Intake my last antidote. This one's gonna probably skedaddle off. I kinda have nowhere to go. I am forced to wait here. Don't want to take a syringe just yet. That thing's probably still having babies over there. Okay, there we go. Let me see if I can try and heal myself with a bandage real quick. Yes, I can. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. That's not worth much at all. Ah, great. At least this one doesn't have anywhere I can go to, so... You're all just gonna burn in there. Thank you very much. This is the consequence of your actions. That other one, I don't know where that one even went. Like how it's just standing there. I'm not even gonna waste a caltrop on it. I will throw an HE in there. That'll help the death process be a little quicker. Just trying to have another baby. I had one in the fire. What an intelligent little creature, huh? I'm surprised the egg is fine. Oh, what's behind me? There we go. Maybe I can wait until this fire dies down. God, for the love of God. Okay, so there is something... what was the button? Shift? No. Tab? Okay, something is around here. I don't know what. Ah, I see. I see the problem. I see the issue at hand. At least they cannot open doors. And that's at the very least an advantage. I could just wait here and wait for that to cool down, heal back up. like how they're all right in front of me. Like, that's very, very cool, bro. Does that get me too? Somehow it does. Even though I don't think it should. Okay, that got me more than they got it. And I think I'm gonna die now. I can't even smack him. Okay, why is it letting me do that if I don't have the points to actually kill him? That's a frustrating thing. Let me just throw caltrops everywhere like always. Because they're bound to be everywhere. The caltrops at least will do something. I can't even run far enough. I think it's still probably gonna have to range to hit me. I forgot I had the adrenaline shot too. I probably could have taken that and then maybe done a little bit more. Yeah, I can walk next to it, but it's not really gonna do much, because my hammer takes a lot of swing. That should do something. That's one swing. It's gonna die of the fire, I hope. It somehow did not die from all the caltrops. Lucky rascal. Yuki! Scratch is... Scratch his stuff. How are you doing, Yuki? Hail to thee. Almost didn't see it there. I'm locked in trying to destroy this bloody creature. This damnable... Well, there's many of them. Many of these damnable things. And they are very much alive, despite my want of it to be alive. So I'm just gonna throw a grenade over there. Wow, okay, that was a waste of my time. Why can't it die of the fire? It is literally on the fire. It should be, like, dead. Okay, now it decides... It gets to shoot a couple of things at me and then dies. Great. Oh, he missed. He missed. You have reaving. You have revening shift tomorrow. Revening? Yuki, you're confusing me a little bit. Oh, evening shift. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Evening shift. Is that a good thing? A bad thing? A neutral thing? You have a favorite shift yet? That guy's dead. Didn't he drop another baby somewhere? Okay, I know there's one in that room. Let's see, tab. Right, the spawns are right there. Can't I just... Why is it not coming to me? That thing's just standing over there. I mean, you're still not late to sleep. You gotta be there at 12 p.m. Ah, I see. Not too shabby then. There we go. 12 p.m. 12 of the p.m. I don't know what p.m. or a.m. means. Tomorrow, bug game coming out. You happy? Oh yeah, Silk Song, right. Right. So many people. So excited. I bet you're gonna be... you're gonna be on that thing, huh? AM ante-meridian, PM post-meridian. What even is a meridian? Why is a meridian? I should have probably gotten rid of that thing right here. Put that away. Did it not, like, go into my inventory? You're gonna be on that thing? This isn't gonna be taken out of context, right? Well, not if you don't take it out of context, no. There's my compass. It only gets taken as much out of context as you're willing to take it out of context, okay? Let's be honest here. Let's heal up. Bow, bow, bow. I think I'm gonna need more Molotovs. Forgot how many more insects there were here. Meridian is noon. Oh, before and then after. Okay. I didn't know that, okay? I'm not the most smarty boy. But you do have the smarty in your brain. Oh, that is not what I meant to do. Thank you for this knowledge, Yuki. I am now a little bit more intelligent. What even is that? Looks like a rabbit. Nopers? No? Why are you noping me? What did I do wrong? I am but a free man. There we go. Okay, open the door. Little man's gonna bite my ankle. And then this one's gonna make another baby. Do I have enough? Before... sorry. Being more intelligent and remembering more stuff is different things. Nah, that's basically the same thing. Okay, I'm only gonna be getting one of them. I don't have enough stuff to kill them. Although one helps with another. You know what? You're the smarter one out of us two, so I'm gonna take your word at it. I'm gonna take your word for it. The rascal is running. You are not smart. I believe you're smart. Okay? I believe you're smart. And therefore it is true. It's just your point of view? I suppose so. Well, my point of view is that you're an incredibly intelligent humanoid. do I get to that person? That's not even a person, but you know, there's fire there now. I didn't think this thing was gonna be alive. Okay, throw the spiky spikes. And there's no fire in that part of the room, so I'm probably gonna have to go to it. And this is gonna hurt, but whatever. How do I miss? There we go. It's gonna blast me right in the face. And where's the baby egg? I do not see where the egg is. Oh, right there, but I can't... I can't actually, like, smite the egg. It's like... It's because the locker is, like, right there as well. Oh, now you wanna, like, exist. Damn! Damn! There we go. Okay. Just gonna inject myself, gonna give myself antidote so that I may live a little longer. Ooh, mining helmet. Shaded visor, starter mixture, padding, and incendiary collector. I don't know how one collects the incendiary, but I will not question it. I do wonder why I'm swinging, like, percentage-wise lower in terms of hits. That could either be a health thing or a tool thing. Let me see, my armor is still okay. Let me just put this here so that I can actually... We have another one of these? I didn't know we have two. When did I get another one? Oh no, that's the same one. Never mind. I'm tripping. That's the same one, because there's 10, and then those are the 10 I have, obviously. Meow. I don't know why I made that sound. What am I looking for? Oh yeah. Repair that twice. And there we go. It's basically good as new. Let's see. You have interesting parts. That's empty. This isn't empty. We got that and flares, which don't really do anything. I was also gonna see if I could sew myself up together with the bandages. That's not really sewing. Patch myself up together. Yes, I can. Okay, I need to search the bodies of the other things as well. The big things. I don't know how many I've taken down so far. Burrower carapace. That seems kind of cool. I think there may yet be another big one. I kind of want to go back. Rar to you, Yuki. Rar to you. Wow. Who can I sell these things to? I think this guy, maybe. Freddy. Okay, he's just looking for food stuff. What about you? You're looking for leather. Okay, nobody here wants freaky stuff. Understandable. That's the room where it happens. Celine, Jebediah, Michael. Actually, can I sell anything to them? No, I cannot. Okay, we are not selling anything to those either. We got one Molotov left, one saving grace, one antidote, bunch of HE. Probably should save. Now that I think about it. Just in case. Locked, that's okay. We can unlock that door pretty darn easy. Put the bandages away. Where's my lockpicks? Where's the simpler ones? There they are. Okay, game. Don't make this difficult for me. Thank you very much. Open the door. If there's like 7 more burrowers in here, I'm gonna tweak out a little. Okay, well, it's the babies, so... They're just fucking up my Tims, really. Take all. Take all. Ooh, these are of a decent value. Plasma cells, huh? I don't think I'm gonna have the ability to open that up. Yeah. I also do not have 9 agility, so there's no crazy moves that are gonna be performed here. Is there anywhere else we ought to check? I suppose over here. I like how they say this used to be a coal mine, and they clearly left the coal, like, just around. That's a lot of coal right here. Somebody could sell that. You could sell that at least, like, little by little. I like how we're just gonna do nothing about these eggs that are right there. Nothing. Let's see, anything else around here? I hope they don't respawn. At least not soon. Give me time between having to deal with these monstrous things. Oh goodness, there's... It's dark in here. There's a bebe. And a big one. Ah, damn it. I was so close to tossing that thing, too. Okay, that they're going around. That's good enough, I guess. Fine with me. If they want to ignore my caltrops. Of course, I don't have enough to actually smite this borrower. And then we got one making another baby. This guy isn't on fire, but he's in the fire. I'm gonna toss this right there. And, I probably... Yeah, I can't take the thing right now. Okay, you moved close, so that's good for me. Somehow you're not dead. Lucky for you. Better take this, though. This guy's still on fire. I can maybe throw something over there. Low chance of hitting, but... Ha! I got a good arm. Maybe... I don't know, actually. Should I? Maybe I should intake my antidote at the end of combat so that I may have a chance to actually heal up some amount instead of just taking it down and then having to get more poison in me. And this one died before it could do anything to me. There's still another one over there. Okay, pop that. I should maybe be alive for a little more. Oh god, there's another fucking big one. Okay, I don't have enough action points to get out of here. Ugh. Please let me get out. Okay, thank God. Thank the gods. I was not gonna make it. Okay, I barely get to be alive. Gonna see if I can get another Molotov or two from the Freds. I doubt it. I don't think Fred with the weapons had any Molotovs on him. I don't even know if this town has a doctor. I should look around. That would be of a good and important thing to do. I don't think I saw one, though. Can't open that door. That's apparently just not for me. Okay, guard. This is just the barracks. Okay, cool. Oh, there's this guy. But he sells me stuff. Let's see. I need more antidotes. Let me see, I can give you these, since I don't really need that at all. Let's see, medicines, those should count as medicines and not medical equipment. Give you one of those. Give you these two things, and some money. Maybe I don't need that many. Actually, now that I think about it, I do need that many. That Benny? What? I need that many. These motherfuckers are gonna be shooting me up. Imagine just getting poisoned, antidoted over and over again. Just in an endless cycle. I feel like that would mess with your everything. Let's see. I kind of do want to stack up on these again, but I'm gonna lose a lot of Stygians out of this. How much? 100 and something. You know what? I can spend that money. Maybe get 10 of these as well. I can treat myself, I say. As if these weren't necessary items for my survival. $240. Hopefully I can sell the power cells somewhere. Do you have any? No, he doesn't have any of what I'm looking for. That's unfortunate. I forgot how long it is for their inventories to sort of switch around. Give me that funny stuff right there. Switch that over for the bandages. I've run out of caltrops, I just noticed, so I can put that up there. And let's see, throwing knives are not really going to be all that useful, I think, against those. They are something, though. Flashbangs? Maybe? Those will probably count as grenades, though. Let me see, 5 turns to cool down. Well, it incapacitates them for 2 turns. And the cooldown is 5 turns for this. Let us hope that we slay these beasts, and that the way to get them out of these caves is easy and not involving like a boss fight. Because if it does involve a boss fight, then this'll be my end, I suppose. Of course, there's like 2 of them. Oh, there's a 3rd one somewhere. Great. Okay, how are we gonna do this? The smart way? Is there even a smart way? I don't know. Just don't bomb. As long as I don't bomb myself, that should be considered the smart way. Not bombing myself. Oh, come on, you missed. There's a lot of you over there. I'm gonna throw this over there. One of you resisted. That's fine by me. I might have to take the adrenaline shot. Although, not now, actually. That would be a bad idea. More little ones are coming around. This one's spending time making an egg. There has to be, like, holes in here somewhere we gotta block. That's about the only way I think there's... Like, I don't know how else these guys would be kinda this numerous. I forget I can try to incapacitate them. I may have to retreat once again. I can't even properly do that because this guy's in the way. Great. Oh my god. I might just die because these little guys are just surrounding me. That's literally the reason. I'm gonna die because these little guys don't let me get out of here. Okay, let me just load back to this frickin' point. Throw that in that. I don't know how much damage this does to me, but whatever. Okay, it didn't even hit where I wanted it to, so fuck me, I guess. And that guy's gonna live for a little while longer. Lovely. I wish I could, like, just skip all this. This waiting. Let me just take care of you. Do that. I can't even do anything to you, and there's gonna be more of you. So because that little fucker's in the way too? Yeah, ay Dios mío. Take care of them, take my... I'll take one of these at least, and make sure I'm healed as much as possible. All I can do really is save up my action points, dwindle their health as much as possible, and then rush them, maybe? Because I can't really get to them. That grenade just went to Narnia. I'm gonna dip out of there. Hopefully I can heal myself quickly enough. Okay, that's... Oh, great, another fucker, like, spawned here. One of the big ones, too. Come on. I'm already struggling. Okay. That hurts them quite a bit. Then toss this in here. That's good. That gives me 2 turns, which means I can possibly regain my grenades. Let me take some of these. This is important. So that I can stop dying. I'm not gonna take one of these just yet. There we go. That kills almost all of them. You're staying right there, because I want you dead as well. I'm just gonna casually miss. Okay, you just get to do that. Screw me, I guess. Okay, how are you not dead? How are you just alive? Take one of those. Bandage yourself because you're still poisoned. You're still gonna lose some health, but it's whatever. Okay, at least we slaughtered the hell out of them. Took us long enough. There's of course going to be more. Now let me make a new save. 40C. Because I don't think this is gonna... this victory is not gonna last too long. Okay, nothing in there. Take that, take that, take that. Okay, up the ladder we go. Actually, do we even... let's go over here first. Okay. I'm assuming we ought to go down there. Something tells me I'm in grave danger being here. Yeah, I get the normal HE. We don't have any more antidote. There's a lot of eggs down here. Dead man. Let me see if he's got anything on him. Sure, let me take all that. Can't do anything about the eggs just yet. Okay, what could be here that is of use to us? Oh, there's another one of them. Okay, make my way towards him so that I can at least whack him once. Let's see, can I pummel him? There we go. Probably gonna need to use the advanced one. Oh, that hurts. It hurts to do that. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have enough to actually swing on them. At least we can keep this one stuck here. Okay, how do you miss? Sometimes this game surprises me. Why do they look like that, though? They look kind of silly in that picture. Okay, what can I do? That poison itself is just gonna end my life, I think. Yeah. We need so much, like, antidote. There's no way to do this other than having, like, a gallon's worth. And I know they're gonna respawn in here, too. There's already one respawn down here. Oh, there's two of them? Well, fuck me. Fucking... Don't even want to use this. I don't even know where the other egg is. Okay, I guess I don't have the will to do that. Okay, there's the other egg. I kinda genuinely don't know how I get through this. Okay, there's, like, all of them respawned apparently. There's 3 whole borrowers here. I might have to go back to a further save. 'Cause I ain't making it out of here, Sheaf. Where'd they even come from? Like, there isn't a hole around here. I can't pummel another one of them, so that's not really useful. All of my grenades, all of this money going down the drain, essentially. There's 2 right there. I could maybe kill him, one of them, with that. Nope. But hey, at least it was worth a shot. That one's dead. There's no healing me, and I die. Man! What the fuck? Okay. Maybe I'm just not strong enough for this yet. I mean, I can kinda get through one area, but I would have to... Maybe I should just, like, spend a ton of money and just get a bunch of stuff and then come down here and try to deal with them. Even if I did, like, the turn, like, based thing would keep me from using a lot of it. I wish I could just like hire a guy and be like, hey, come with me into these like random caves and just die repeatedly. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go to a previous save before I decided to do all this, because I don't see how I can get through that. What was the mission we had to accomplish anyhow? The main one. Find out what's happening in Rail Crossing. Meet Grosky. What about this? Junkyard. Did we do all the junkyard stuff? We did do all the junkyard stuff. There was somebody we should speak to in Junkyard. We might get a couple of easier missions from that guy, and then get some experience out of that. I'll be honest, I kind of forgot the way out. The way to Junkyard from here. I think... No, we would have to go all the way back to... Yeah. Okay, I'm remembering now. I think I'm gonna try not to spend money on the boats. Rats. We could fight the rats. Even though they wouldn't give us much. I forgot where this guy that was here went. Let's see. Maybe I should just stock up on Molotovs. Those were pretty useful as well. So I forgot I could speed up the game itself. Lower barracks, armory. Let's go to the armory. Do I even have anything on me that I could sell? A little bit. I could sell some of my stuff, just a tad bit. If I had gotten that skill that lets me place mines down during combat, that probably would have also been useful. So I could then kind of do the same thing as when I throw the caltrops around, where I can just place them down and run away. I'll give him the boots for... Well, I don't think there's anything worthwhile here. Just some money if he's got any. Tactical vest, riot armor, firearms. Still weirded out that this pistol frame doesn't count as like parts. Sure, I'll give him that. Actually, does he have any... Let's see. Found a nest of borrowers over at GMS. His stare reveals genuine interest. Really? How many are there? Were you able to collect some venom glands? It's sealed off behind a solid steel gate. And Groski won't give me the access card. Oh, right, that was the other place. Back when, yeah, like one of our first missions. You heard that yawn? Did I yawn? Did I? I didn't even realize I yawned. But hell to thee, Shoko. How are you doing? I hope you're doing alright. Unacceptable. I'll call him immediately. I'll even go to Tanner if I have to. They know I need all the venom glands I can get from my research. You just go talk to Groski again in a minute, and he better give you that access card then. If you get to hunt down some borrowers, I'll gladly trade the venom glands. Be careful though, these critters will not relinquish them for free. Oh yes, keep gaslighting you? It's true, I didn't notice. Maybe you're gaslighting me, have you ever thought about that? Okay, now that one I was there for, mentally speaking. Cyber stuff. You missed like an hour and a half of me getting my ass beat by a bunch of giant poison-shooting creatures. That was kind of rough. I guess I can give him this. This isn't even... Is this worth a lot? Actually, it is worth quite a bit. I can also give him this. There we go, and he can give me in return money. Only 200, huh? That's not acceptable. But it'll have to do. Gelato can play either a cute slice of life furry VN or post-apocalyptic RPG with nothing but misery in the plot. And that's in the span of 2 days. Listen, I'm a I'm a man of variety, okay? I'm a man of variety. I enjoy many things. Only one thing is sure, either way you don't know the title. Hey, that's fair. Sometimes I forget things like that too, and I'm the one that plays the damn games. Medical and psionics. I need that damn medicine. You know, I just realized I can't ask Groski to give me the key card because Groski's all the way in Center City or whatever it was called. How did I know these? How did I know all those games? What do you mean, how do I know those games? Typing in Google niche game. Oh, usually it's because I haven't, like, I spent a lot of years just watching people play games, and so there's a lot of games I wanted to play. Like, a lot of those just kind of stuck in my head as games I wanted to play. Like Amnesia, for one. I want to play Amnesia at some point. I've been wanting to do that ever since I saw good old PewDiePie, you know, back in whenever the hell he started playing that. You tried that one once? Was it fun? Give me that. Give me all of that. What is this? Small oxygen tank? You lasted 5 minutes? Oh. Poor you. Poor you. How much for all of that? How many are these? 900! That's damn near 1,000! After the first store opening on its own, you were like, nope, bye. Then it'll be a glorious day when I get around to that. Let me see. Okay, that's still a lot. What if I just buy these? 200? Bro, my own people are scamming me, I swear. I'll trade it because I need it. It can't be that bad. I mean, it'll be bad, but like, I feel like it can't be that bad. What else did I want to... Right, I wanted to go all the way to, Junkyard. I can take the shortcut. That is a thing I could do. Freaking little robot. Every time they get in my goddamn way, it pisses me off. Junkyard for 8 Karens. Okay, let's go. Wanted to see if that guy is still over there. He isn't. Oh, yes he is. Never mind. Are you ready to earn some money? If so, I have another business proposal for you. Tell me what you had in mind. I need to deliver a present to our friend in the Union Embassy, but it's a surprise, so they mustn't know about it. Oh, well, I don't know if you know this, good sir, but I'm not good at stealth. I fear if I was to deliver this present myself, I wouldn't be allowed to leave anytime soon. Man wants me to drop off a bomb, is what he's saying. Tell me you want me to drop off a bomb without telling me you want me to drop off a bomb. What is this surprise you want me to deliver? This is a little pet. Very adorable. Likes to hang out in ventilation ducts. You must place it there, without anyone noticing. Uh-huh. Do you think you would be able to do this? Well, I mean, at least it's not a bomb. You hoped for cake? I do need money. I would like some money, but also I don't know if the Union... I mean, listen, I'm a very noticeable guy. I'm a man wearing a full set of metal armor. I can put things in vents by opening vents with a crowbar. Let's just say I can do that. Excellent. Once you've done it, I'll pay you 500 Karens. Okay. He slowly reaches into one of his overcoat pockets with both of his hands and removes something. He holds it between his palms and brings it close to his mask. You're not sure what it is, but you can make out a small insect-like legs protruding from the sides. It's probably a borrower. He holds it there as if speaking to it, but no sound comes from either of them. He reaches over and grabs your arm with one hand and lets the creature grapple onto you. You can now clearly see it's a tiny borrower spawn. Abram's long bony fingers and the creature's tiny legs both feel equally disgusting on your arms. Ew. You're still here and even answer, but I'm making jello and cleaning. One drawer everyone possesses. I wonder what you speak of. I don't possess that one drawer. Certainly not. There is barely time for panic, though. The creature quickly skitters over your arm and torso until it finds a suitable pocket in your clothes to hide in. Remember, you must release it in near a ventilation shaft. It will find its way onwards from there. He lets go of your arm. A cybernetic spawn. We've acquired a cybernetic little creature. Modified borrower spawn. Well, time to commit crime. If I remember correctly, I had to take all of my weapons out of my inventory. Put them into my inventory. Let me just do that. Put that away, put that away. That, and that. And I should be able to enter without any issue. By the way, what kind of jello are you making? Is it just a standard red? Is it like pineapple? Green? I don't know what the green one is. I kind of forgot the flavor. Purple? Okay, hopefully I don't get shot for walking in there. Bubblegum? Ah, I've never heard of bubblegum jello. Okay, we're good. I need to go near a vent. And this background noise are not helping you in determining if your cup is leaking or not. Nah, that's you know, just put some water in your cup and then look at the cup, and if it's leaking, it's leaking. Where can I find a vent without getting noticed? Random protectorate soldier. I mean, 500 Karens is 500 Karens. That's a lot of money. Can't lose out on that. Light switch, ventilation shaft. I know there's a guy in here. Yeah. And cameras. The only place with ventilation shafts. And it's just where these two lovely individuals are. Maybe I shouldn't have taken that mission. Certainly seems like a sneaky thing. I'm not good at sneaky. Can I tell this guy to like turn around? Please, deputy, I need you to turn around. Can I help you with something? Oh, we can try and persuade him. This might sound silly, but can I have a favor to ask? I think I might have lost something in the ambassador's office. I had it on me before I went in there, but now it's gone. Can't find it anywhere. Since I feel it would be highly disrespectful for me to comb through his office for this, to me, very important item. Would you be so kind to go in and take a look? I'd appreciate it. Okay. We can ask him to go in there in the room. I don't know if we have our... I remember we used to have a pick lock for vents specifically. It would be very strange of us to just crank that thing open with a crowbar out of nowhere. Oh, this may be all the way back in SGS. Gosh darn. The one time I do need that tool, it's not here. Oh, what a shame. I don't even know if I could use a lockpick, like a normal one. Probably not. That wouldn't make sense. I'm gonna go check. It better be in one of my freaking things. If it's not, I'm gonna be so sad. Update, it was leaking. Hopefully it wasn't your favorite cup. I hope it was a very disposable, non-memorable cup. That's on you for using a plastic container for hot water. Yes, you are fully aware it was stupid. Yes, you were too faithful of you were too faithful in this container. Listen, you can never have enough faith in a container, okay? All containers are meant to contain. And if they cannot contain, that is a fault of the container, okay? Nobody else. Where's my room? Private quarters. There we go. I forgot we also just randomly have a computer in here. Let me see. Multi-tool. It's a multi-tool of some kind. I remember that much. Oh no, I think we sold it. Now I want to eat my hand. Genuine frustration. The one time I need it, I don't have it. I don't even know if I could buy any of that from anybody else. Commons and cantinas. I'm gonna see if the old man is there and I could maybe buy it from him. Now I want to eat my hand. That is, yes, frustration leads to self-cannibalization, you know? He's got poisons. He's got guns. He does not have things for opening. For the love of God, Gelato, where can I donate me a shoe toy? Where can you donate me a shoe toy? Well, I don't know. I don't even know if those would be healthy for my teeth, you know? I do technically have a, what did they call that thing? I forgot what it was called. Where people can buy you stuff, but I don't have anything there. Now it's not healthy for your hand? Well, listen. It's better to bite on something than to bite on nothing, you know? And this guy does not have... He has a groin guard. Interesting. Now I'm sad. No funny tool for me. Can we... load all the way back over there? Now we're gonna have to pay more money just to get back over there. If it turns out that I can't accomplish this mission, I'm just gonna load all the way back to the first save I made in this stream. Okay, let's go all the way back. Let's just casually walk in there, pull out a crowbar, and crank on that damn ventilation shaft. Certainly nobody will notice the giant hole in the wall. Actually, before I do that, I want to see if I can buy something from this lady. Or sell things, and I can very much sell stuff. Alright, let's see if we can persuade this gentleman to let me close this door real quick. Let's see if we can persuade this guy to leave us and allow us to do stuff in here. Just gonna name this save L because that's what I feel like I've been taking this entire time. Let me close this door as well. Nobody can see my mischief. And this item is red pen, a black marble, gold coin, my contact lenses, maybe a small titanium white ball earring. That would be, you know, must have fallen off somehow. How about you wait until the ambassador leaves his office and the janitor comes in? I'll tell him what you're looking for. That'll take forever. Nothing I can really do about that. Damn it. Okay, that didn't work. Load the save. We're gonna keep on going. Which one of those million options will it be? A red pen. Okay, that doesn't work either. Something tells me all of these options are not gonna be so good in actually getting us what we want. Contact lenses? Okay, that didn't work either. This man just does not want to help us. Black marble. Oh, god dang it. If I go through all of these options and none of it is helping, then I'm gonna throw a hissy fit, okay? Gold coin. No. For the love of love. Please, pretty please. Okay, so we just can't get this man to. Well, no. Okay, take a quick look. What if we just keep pestering him? Okay, all of this has just been a worthless endeavor. Okay, back to this point. And part of it could be that we just don't have enough persuasion to actually persuade them to do something. Which is likely the case. I'm just gonna fight some rats. Where are the rats? Come here. Oh, there's another one of you, huh? Okay. I can deal with two of you. Okay, maybe I can't, but... There we go. Put you off balance a little bit. Damn. Okay, they're tearing a hole into me. There we go. Get a little XP from that. Okay, we failed to get anything new. Fair enough. Now I kind of don't know what the hell we ought to do. Maybe we could just go to Crossroads, or Crossroads? Yeah, Crossroads. I think that was what the place was called. See if we have any better luck accomplishing anything there. After I sell some items first. Let's also talk to this guy about the borrower thing. There we go. Barter, raw leather, random organs, this stuff. Give me the Molotovs, I'll give you some money with that. He also has antidotes. I'll take them. I don't think Groski is over in the armory place anymore, if I remember last time. Let me see. Yeah, he's not here anymore. Wonder if I could go over to this guy and talk to him. No? Okay, we cannot go talk to this guy anymore. Guess we'll just sell stuff. Leather armor, boots, helmets. I got boots. That garbage can kind of looks like a freaking battery. It's like a AA battery. Little trash can. Oh, can I go in there, actually? Hold on. Nope, that's a no-go. I'm gonna be honest, I completely forgot which directions they told me the rail crossroads place was at. Maybe I gotta go to the platform? Do you need any directions? Yes. How do I get to rail crossing? The easiest way would be to take the train there, but if you really want to stretch your legs, then exit the station to the north, and from there try to head mostly to the northwest. Eventually you'll reach the area where the rails merge from the tunnel again, and the rail crossing depot won't be far off. Thanks! Oh, the train is literally right here. How much for a train ticket, huh? Travel my metro. Rail crossing. Actually, can we go to... We can go to Core City. Okay. I did not think we could just go here, but I suppose that's cool. Cool that we can. I don't remember where Gratsky, whatever his name was supposed to meet us at. Some bar? probably. Did the trip cost me money? I think it did, and I didn't even notice. Nah, I'm depressed. John the Beautiful. The man spots you from far away, lifts his index finger and points it right at you. His long legs close the distance quickly, and as you raise your head more and more, do you realize you will probably need a ladder in order to speak to him and not strain your neck. While his coat seems to be in decent condition, excluding a few bullet-sized holes and off-colored patches, his boots, on the other hand, won't last him much longer, and his waist belt fits him as tightly as a hula hoop. He stops in front of you, fingers still aimed at you, still aimed down at your nose, and speaks. You, yes you look like someone who's got food. No, don't deny it. I knew it from the moment I saw you. You have food. What's your problem, man? What is my problem? What is your problem? Hey, pal, where are your manners? An absolutely perfectly normal and beautiful person approaches you and you behave like that? I'm disappointed. You know what? I'll hurt you if you don't leave me my food. Just leave me alone, bro. Hey, pal, I'm too beautiful for that. It just doesn't happen. Never. Hear me. Never. But I see you're getting pissed, so how about we start over? Yes? Alright. I'll ask you a simple question. Can I help you? Help me how? I'm listening. Hey, that's what I'm talking about, but first let me properly introduce myself. I'm John the Beautiful. Am I not? Eh? I don't know, John. Now that we're done with that, listen here, I've been living in Core City for quite some time now and have learned many of its secrets, even some of the most hardcore ones, and I happen to be hungry all the time, understand, pal? I can tell you interested in 100% useful things in exchange for, what, food? You get it. That's what I'm talking about, pal. You're not as dumb as you look. Okay, so here's the deal. You can find me near the back entrance to the Hardcore City bar. That's where we have to meet that guy. That's where I usually hang out. If you don't know where that is, find me first and then I'll explain it. So bring that delicious food of yours and then we'll discuss things further, pal. Okay, so I can trade food for information, basically. This guy just had to get all up in my business for that, just to tell me that. You know what, John? Maybe. I'll find you if I need something. Hey, pal, that's what I'm talking about. See you later. What an odd fellow. He doesn't even want a paycheck. He's just like, give me food. What is this guy? Cortec Runner. He looks like he's got some kind of exosuit thing. Tecortist Missionary. Another Cortex Century. I guess that's why they call this place Core City. Mo is over here with his little machine. What do they call these things? I forget what they call them. All these owners eat disgusting barrel soup. Real men and women eat at Moe's. Sure, let me see what you got for sale. A bacon and cheese sandwich? Damn! He's got under pie, he's got mushroom salad, mushroom brew, hardcore chips, fried siphoner tongue, core chips, cave hopper food. Okay, he's got plenty of stuff. How in the world do I get to that freaking place? Elevator. There's also the stairs. Nothing at... Well, there's something in the box, but I can't access that. Random gangster here. I assume... You know, I'm just not gonna deal with that. A zoner. Ooh, look at that. Okay, is that the barrel soup they were talking about? That stuff does look kind of nasty. A robed figure messing with an electronic lock. Not my business. I'm gonna keep to myself. Okay. We learned this underground area is basically controlled by some gangsters of some kind. Maybe I could kill them all, I don't know. Gotta find where this freaking bar is. One of them guys, more gangster dudes. I don't feel like dealing with getting a lot of holes put in me. Of the bullet variety, a beggar, let me see. A forlorn grandpa stares at you with foggy eyes, but more out of habit it seems rather than because he actually sees much of you. Ah, do you have a coin, sir or ma'am? I am afraid, but I am but a frail old man who cannot work on it no more. Please, to be kind, 1 coin, that's all I'm asking. Let's see. We can be pretty chill, I guess. Let's see. Sure, let's give him like 20 coins. Go and get something good to eat, bro. You know what? What if we give him 100? We just... Here's 100 coins. Visibly astonished by your generosity, the man feels the pile of coin in his hands for a few moments before expressing his gratitude. My, I have never met a human being more kind and good, and I don't know how I can possibly thank you for. His murky eyes shed a lone tear, a tear which travels across his wrinkly face and hits the top of the coin pile in his hands. May life be as kind to you as you are to me. Thank you, thank you. Take care, old man. I got the money to give. Now, how do I make that 100 coin back? Oh. Well, I didn't know I was gonna get in trouble here. You know what? These guys did not even say stop. They didn't say nothing. They just acted. So I am in my right to defend myself. Would you guys like a grenade? Oh, that really didn't do as much damage as I thought it would. I think I'm gonna die. Ah, great, that guy has freaking psychic powers. So does that guy. And I'm dead. Damn. Okay, so don't open random doors. Even if they're, not with any warning signs. Usually those doors are like red when you hover your like characters, like your not your characters, but like your cursor over them. Billy Bob. Let me talk to Billy Bob over here. Do I know you, son? No, but I want to know why there's a couch here. Okay, let's see. Can we use the elevator? Where would I like to go? Metro station, upper level, middle level. That's where the hardcore city bar is. Okay. Wonder what that symbol means. Another one of these missionaries. Mitchell. Mitchell says nothing to me. Nothing of importance, anyway. Electronics. Halim. Skinny body, large head. These are the first things that come to your mind after looking at this man. His aging skin is covered by simple, modest clothes, with only an ornamented metal bracelet on his right and hand standing out. Modest too is his smile, after which he speaks with a light, relaxed voice. I welcome you to my store, traveler. Halim is my name, and I am at your service. Sure. Let's see, we can sell you stuff. 300 coins, huh? All these batteries and this? Yeah, that doesn't do anything really for me. Okay, well, let's see. We'll keep that, we'll keep that. We'll auto trade. That's 66 coins. I'm assuming upstairs would be just his room. This here seems like a garage of sorts, which I don't know why there would be motorcycles in an underground place like this. There's not really a lot of places to drive all that around. Mikola, before you is an older man rummaging through some boxes. He tries to speak to you, but as soon as he opens his mouth, a violent cough takes control of his body and shakes it like a rag doll. While he is forced to lean forward and let out a few torturous coughs that sound like he swallowed a bag full of razors, you stand and watch, feeling a sympathetic, choking sensation in your throat as if you're the one enduring such abuse. I'd like to see what you have for sale. With red face and eyes full of tears, he finally responds, I'm sorry, but the store is closed. I'm just here going through some junk. What do you sell here, and when will you open? This used to... coughs violently. Just lovely. Anyways, this used to be a mechanical store. Here you could buy components, get your devices and other machineries fixed, and again, you get the idea. When will it be open? The way things currently are, probably never. What I wish is a shame if you ask. If you ask me. I had more questions if you don't mind. Hanky is the name. I don't mind. I'm Mikola. Mikola Young. 20 years. That's how long the store had been open. Seems like yesterday. But why are you closing for good? One word. Ollie. He coughs violently. Well, just lovely. One word. Oligarchy. Those fat rats have destroyed all my hard and honest work. My business was flourishing before they turned their sights on me. See, they've even got me sick. You know, I could believe that. How and why did they destroy your business? They are control freaks, that's why. And they're paranoid. All three of them. Everything that ever came out of their filthy mouths is pure gibberish. Like, for example, they tell us they care about us as citizens, that they will protect us, and then you see the zoners rotting away and not one of them blinks. The new laws, taxes, yeah, all for our well-being, and the faceless. No comment on how that was handled. As for me, I never belonged to them. They couldn't own me, and that's what doomed me. If I'm not with them, I'm against them, and it doesn't matter if you're in their way or not, or if you'll ever be, or if you will ever even be. They want to make sure they've got everything under control. What a load of gibberish. You can imagine the rest of the story, but I'm tired of talking about this, and it makes me sick. Oligarchy, huh? Another day, another realization. You need more boxes. You can never have enough boxes. I used to have a bunch of boxes around until I realized there was like a little creature that was crawling under my like heater thing. So we had to get rid of them so that it had nowhere to hide, and eventually it left. Those days were not very pleasant, but it's nice to have boxes. Even if it's just simply to kind of crawl into them. At least that's what I do. If it's a particularly large box, I kind of see if I can fit myself into it. Tell me about the oligarchy. A violent cough overcomes him again, forcing sounds out of him that feel like he's about to turn inside out. It lasts for 1 minute, then he continues. Poor boxes? Yeah. Please do not, do not ask me about those. He continues coughing and waves a few times, signaling he'd rather not answer the question. I'll be leaving now. Take care. Okay, so we got an oligarchy to worry about. Great. Three individuals, or three families, probably individuals of said families, if assuming they are in families. General store. Let me see what I can go in there for. Derica. A middle-aged woman smiles at you as soon as you enter the store. Her voice is bright and expressive, with constant but never too distracting changes in pitch and rhythm. Not surprisingly, her gesticulation matches the playfulness of her voice, sometimes even surpassing it, which often makes you wonder if she's going to slam her arm against the desk or knock something over. However, nothing of the sort happens in your presence. Ah, a customer! Come in, come in. I'm Derica, the owner of this little store. It might be little, but the selection of available items is huge. Take your pick. Sure. Oh, this is certainly a general store. Lockpicks, weapons, all sorts of stuff. Take my mushrooms. Okay, you can only take one mushroom. Take a singular mushroom. It costs basically nothing. I don't really have a lot of on me to sell anyhow. Let's see. Haxers, an Omni tool. How much do those cost? Quite a bit is the answer to my question. I wish I could sell my flares. I have like 14 of them for like no reason. I can trade for 1 Stygian coin. Sure. Wish I had a better mushroom to sell, but it is what it is. Weapon store, my type of place. Oscar. You see a boulder of a man encased in metal armor. He's just like me, inspecting an assault rifle. His eyes peering into the gun's chamber through the open ejector port. But an instant after you come in the store, it shifts to you. He lowers the rifle, closing the bolt simultaneously before settling it aside and greeting you with a mean face and a corresponding voice. Greetings, the gunslinger. Need guns or to exterminate your enemies? Need explosives to demolish anything that stands in your way? Need bullets to fuel your murderous urges? Or perhaps you need armor to protect your weak flesh from harm? If your answer is yes to any of these questions, then you have come to the right place. Welcome to Oscar's Armory. Okay, Oscar. So many guns, so many things I will never use. Ooh, a tungsten steel helmet. That's the first of its kind that we've seen, anyhow. Let's see. Solid padding tungsten steel graves. That's also, you know, something we'll have to yoink at some point. Level 3 or Mark 3 HE grenades. I love that. And also a Mark 3 fragmentation grenade. Let me see what other lovely things you have. Spiked bladed galvic tungsten steel armor. How much does it protect in comparison to what I have right now? 44% mechanical. which is 22. Well, it's better than what I got. It cost them a lot of money. Holy moly. Not something we're going to be able to afford for now, but that's alright. Good to know that this is here, though. It does have TNT. We could use that to explore around. I kind of forgot about that. We might need more TNT, actually, for the borrowers. Maybe. Hardcore City Bar. There we go. Gotta find this man. Where's the boss man? Coral. That's not who we're looking for. Wasn't this man supposed to be in this damn bar? Let me see. Yeah, Gorski. Look for him in the Hardcore City Bar. You better not be trying to get it on or something. That would be something awkward to stumble into. A couple of rooms up here. Maybe we can ask around. Coral. The woman faces you, her sweet scented perfume brushing away all the odors of this place. Feeling lucky, dear? Oh, no. Not interested, sister. Hold your hoppers, dear. Hear me out. I can tell you plenty about your luck. I can tell you about yourself, about your future. And I can uncover the secrets of your very self. She looks at you intently, mesmerizing eyes she has, deep and rich in color. She maintains her gaze. It's as if her eyes are the ones speaking to you. There's a way, my dear. There's many a way. Oh, I double-clicked, and I got no clue what I clicked on. For a humble fee of 20 Karens, I could tell you so much about yourself and what awaits. I'll think about it. Don't think for too long. 20 coins ain't much, while learning about your fortune is invaluable. Until we meet again. Okay, so she's a fortune teller. Where the hell's the boss man? Okay, nobody's in the pooper. Jean, let's see. You walk towards the buff barkeeper, but somewhere along the way, a mug flies before your eyes from left to right and collides with some poor squeezer's head. The blow sends the fellow to the floor, face first, while everybody around him laughs at his misfortune, including the barkeep. You finally approach him, and he yells at you, as that seems to be the only way to be heard in this place. Welcome to Hardcore City Bar, the place where the most hardcore meet to have a drink. I haven't seen you before. I'm Jean, the owner. This here is my beautiful wife, Harriet. Name your poison, mate. I need to talk to Gorski. He leans forward and speaks in a whisper. Absolutely. Take this key in here and use the back entrance. It's just around the corner. Out and around the corner to the north. Okay, thank ya. He winks, then laughs and continues talking loudly. That's a good joke. Very funny. Oh, right. I'm also looking for Tara and Laura Baker. They're merchants from Southgate Station. Have you seen them, perhaps? Absolutely. I know the two. They've visited the bar numerous times. The problem is, I can't exactly remember when was the last time they were here. Around the time the big earthquake happened? He takes a moment to think. Yes, that's right. The earthquake stopped all UnderRail Express traffic, and many were unable to leave the city. The bar was packed back then. Not that I'm complaining, mate. It was hardcore. Nevertheless, I remember seeing them at the bar during the time. He turns to Harriet. Right, love? What? Oh, the Bakers? Yes, they were here at the time. There you go. Okay, so they're in the city, probably. Anything else you can tell me? Nope, that's pretty much all of it. Right, thanks for the info. Well, at least we got to know a little bit of the stuff that's important. He said north and then somewhere else. Me and my directions. Frickin' John is right here. Maybe we can ask John about the bakers. Let's see. I'm looking for Terry and Laura Baker. They're Merchants, blah blah blah. Oh, the pain. I need an eel sandwich to ease my... Okay. I'll be back when I have one. Okay, we need specific food for this man whenever we want to ask him questions. Funny. What was it that he wanted? An eel sandwich. I think my boss is over here. Zone rat? Maybe not. They're expecting you upstairs. Up the ladders, man. Okay. Up the ladders. There's the main man. He was about to take a sip from a glass filled with some viscous blood-red liquid, but upon seeing you, he puts it down. Good, you're here. There's work to be done. What's going on? Why are you holed up in here? Or we can ask him. I want to investigate that vault, by the way. I just came here to ask you to give me that card. Yes, I know. Quentin called and raved about his experiments for a full 10 minutes before I could ask him what the bloody hell he wanted. It's your worthless hide. But if tomorrow I wake up in a station full of frickin' borrower spawns, it's you I'm going to kill first. Okay, thank you for that. We gained 100 XP out of that. So what's going on? Those pompous gits, the oligarchs, think they can cut me off from what's happening. Yeah, I came here to stand against the faceless, and yet they told me in no certain terms to pack up and leave. None of your business, they said. Since when is Core City none of my business? I dominated these streets back when they were still nothing but Biocorp henchmen. Ah, so our guy's got some history here. Ain't that interesting? Maybe he was probably a gangster himself, I'm gonna be honest. He seems like the type. I bet Protectorate has something to do with this. They're trying to get established here. I can smell it. Well, if they think I'm just going to sit on my hands and let the Protectorate pigs and faceless freaks run around the Underrail, they have another thing coming. We're going to get a foothold in this city no matter what. That's why I rounded up these boys and girls here. Hanky, meet the zone rats and their leader, Sneaky. This seems rather like like a devious little plan to try and pull off. We are from, first of all, we're technically from another station, or I guess a state, kind of, right? We're from another station. You are one of the three, I suppose, main members of that other station, and you're saying you're gonna try and get a foothold in another station? That's like... I don't know the actual term for it, but that's like, you know, politically dubious is not even the worst of it. It's like, ah yes, me from this station, I'm gonna go over here and just like, you know, set up a foothold in this other city that's not mine. What are you thinking? What are you thinking, my guy? A. Okay, that's all Sneaky decides to say. A. Sneaky, this is Hanky. At least we both end with a Y. A KY, actually. The guy I've been telling you about. He makes things happen. Eh? Good to hear. Sneaky and her fine street fighters have decided to throw their lot with us in this endeavor. You mentioned something about the Protectorate trying to get established here. Do you think they are making their moves right now? They've been trying to get a foothold here for years. It's no secret. The oligarchs don't trust them, but in the wake of the Faceless invasion, they might be persuaded to accept assistance from the Protectorate base in Junkyard. Also, recently they managed to negotiate a lease for one of their biggest warehouses at the docks, and if my sources are correct, they started hoarding weapons and other equipment there. Ah, great. How bad is the Faceless situation? As you already know, they blocked a tunnel that connects the south to the rest of the Underrail. They've also made a couple of incursions into the city's outskirts. We don't know what the purpose of these incursions is, as they are clearly not trying to flood their troops into the city, at least not yet. What did Tanner and Vera think of your operations here? Yeah, that's what I want to ask. Tanner has enough troubles holding the fort and making sure the trading is flowing safely, not to mention all the repairs and stuff, so we don't need to bother him with this. Oh, so you're doing this basically without anybody else knowing. Great. And you seriously think I'd give a rat's ass what Vera thinks about anything? Her place is in the office crunching numbers for trade agreements, not deciding what happens on the streets. That's okay. What's the plan? There are two things that we could use your help with. With the zone rats on our side, we need enough manpower to make our presence known when the time comes. However, they are not that well equipped, and if it comes to direct conflict with the Protectorate or the Faceless, I'm afraid we would be easily outgunned. Well, they do seem to be hella equipped. I have an idea how we can get a hold of some energy shields that will help us stay alive on the streets. Can I have one? And then there's a matter of this misplaced tunneler that we could make use of if we manage to recover it before anyone else. You wanna steal a tunneler from the Faceless? Not from the Faceless directly. Fill him in, Sneaky. Yes. So the Faceless sent a couple of their machines to bore through the cliff's face, then drop zone. Not sure what they wanted to accomplish with that. They backed them up immediately. And one place though they messed up. I don't know if they miscalculated or what, but they bored right out of the cliff and plunged down, landing in some poor zoner's shack. And the fall killed the crew and the tunneler is stuck there now. We don't know what state the machine is in and whether we can even fix it, but it's worth a shot. And there's another problem though. A bunch of zoners gathered in the shack the tunnelers fell into to throw a party in celebration. You'll have to persuade them to leave or remove them forcefully. Why would they party near like some random ass machine? After you clear the location, you must find a way to get the tunneler operational again. Look around the city and see if anyone's got the expertise, but be discreet about it. You up for this? Yeah, I think. All right. Yeah, sure. I'll do it. Very good. Talk to Sneaky if you need any further details. Okay. First mission: get funny machine to work again. I also gotta get this man a sandwich. Almost forgot about that. Most important thing to do here. Get that man a sandwich. This guy doesn't have sandwiches, so I don't care. Well, I could sell him some of my stuff, actually. So I do kinda care. There we go. Ah, great. A freaking whatever the hell that word is. Tacortis missionary. A man wearing concealing robes comes up to you. His garments seem spotless and well kept and exudes a pleasant smell. He then places his hand on his chest, making his long, clean nails visible, and after taking a small bow, starts speaking with a pacific, balmy voice. Toward his evolution, traveler. I can see you are busy, so I won't take too much of your time. My brothers and sisters and I are members of the Institute of Tekort. That's certainly a word. An institution which studies and celebrates a magnificent being called Tektor. Tekshort. It's either Tekshort or Tektor. I got no clue. As you may have already guessed. His voice reveals more and more excitement as he speaks further. Why is it magnificent, you wonder? Well, it is a primordial creature that has the ability to rearrange itself and adapt to new environments with each regenerative cycle. and can technically tailor itself to survive in any environment, potentially living forever. I know it sounds impossible to you, but it is true. At this very moment, we are trying to utilize that remarkable ability, direct the human evolution to a point where we too can walk the surface and leave this constricting underground world. To quote our founder Aidane, we can and we must. I won't take even one more second of your time. If you find that what I told you fascinating, which I hope you do, brother, you can see Minister Percival on the upper level of Core City, just next to the JKK headquarters, and listen to his lectures on Takortism. It explains the ideology in greater detail. Thank you, and Takort guide you. The things you see. What an odd fellow. I guess he was kind of nice. Still odd. Let's go back up, see if that guy has any eel sandwiches. What would an eel sandwich even taste like? Okay, that's the place. Praetorian security. Upper level is where the... Oh, no, this is somewhere else, but it does lead us to other places, which is kind of cool. Residential, I think, is where I gotta go to find a shop. Okay, apparently not. I'm just bad at directions. Lower? It probably is. Yep, okay. Well, this man has no eel sandwiches, so John the Beautiful is gonna have to wait. How long do I got? I forget how often. I think it's like almost an hour before the stock that these guys come with rearranges itself for different items. I also gotta check that I got 2 new things to do. I still have to check up on Terry and Laura. And I also right now must use the restroom, so I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Let me save my game. We'll call this 40D. That's 50. That is not how numbers work, boy. Honestly, I think just because we have a few minutes left, I'm... hold on, I gotta check one more thing. Core City, there we go. Okay, it still tells me I have like one more thing to check. I'm pretty sure I don't. Okay, there we go. Just because we have a few minutes left and I do have to prep food, I kind of forgot about that. I think I'll end things off now. There's not a lot of time anyhow left on stream, so I shall bid thee farewell. I hope you all have a great rest of your mornings, afternoons, evenings, and nights, wherever and whenever you are. May the gods bless you, may the stars shine in your honor, and hopefully the next time we play this game I actually manage to accomplish quite a bit more than I have today, for well, I didn't get that much done, other than trial and error, and realized that my attempts at brute forcing myself through a problem were not really working out for an hour and a half. Bye-bye!